Shalom. This past year has presented us with numerous challenges, especially in the wake of the dreadful attack by Hamas on October 7th. The subsequent events in Israel, Gaza, and even here in the United States have emphasized the significance of our Jewish community and the connections that we share. It's been incredibly heartwarming to hear stories from individuals who have felt a pull toward the Jewish community, those who have chosen to convert, and the experience of so many families. I'm excited to share that this upcoming year will mark my 13th year at Congregation B'nai Shalom, also known as my Bat Mitzvah year. I'd like to take a moment to share my own journey of finding a sense of belonging. When I was 13, I did not have a Bat Mitzvah ceremony because my family belonged to a modern Orthodox congregation. And while I wasn't a typical rebellious teenager, I had my own way of pushing back against inequalities within my immediate environment. And I had no interest in being a part of a Jewish community where I didn't feel valued and I wasn't taught how to lead prayers or chant Torah like the boys were. It wasn't until my college years that a friend convinced me to join her for a student weekend at the headquarters of the Reform movement in London. Initially hesitant, I'm grateful that I decided to attend because the experience introduced me to Reform rabbis who offered me an entirely new perspective on my heritage and religious teachings. It was there that I also encountered female rabbis for the first time. Through connections made during that weekend, I eventually became a religious school teacher for 10 years. And this journey led me to finally have my adult bat mitzvah at the age of 25, and subsequently I enrolled in rabbinical school at 28. I often refer to the friend who convinced me to attend that weekend as one of the angels in my life. In biblical stories, angels serve as messengers who often alter the course of someone's life. They can appear as ordinary people, just like my friend did. And if it weren't for her, it's highly likely that I would not be standing before you today, about to embark on my bat mitzvah year as a rabbi. My story is just one of many that could have taken a completely different path. I was deeply moved by another story I heard recently from a family with Holocaust survivors in their lineage. And while finding love with individuals from different faith backgrounds, both their children and grandchildren were raised as Jews. It's a remarkable gift to witness the third generation now, since the Holocaust, celebrating their Jewish identities within our community. Each of us has a unique story of how we came to Jewish community and why it matters to us. And I want to extend my gratitude to all of you for making Congregation B'nai Shalom your Jewish community. It's through our presence and our willingness to learn from each other's stories that we enrich one another. Additionally, by investing in and maintaining this vibrant hub of Jewish life in Central Mass, we continue to create a space where we can thrive together. In the coming year, I look forward to sharing more of my story, and I invite you all to join us on Friday, the 26th of July for a kickoff event where we're going to welcome one of the top klezmer bands from New York City for a summer Klezfest evening after our Shabbat service and dinner. I also encourage you to save the date for my Bat Mitzvah weekend, which is May 2nd through 3rd, 2025, and we are going to party like it's 1985. As we plan for the future, our team, our lay leaders, they're already hard at work, and I hope that each and every one of you will find a way to be involved in whatever capacity you feel comfortable. There are numerous opportunities to participate, to lend a helping hand, and create new experiences together. And additionally, as the season for membership renewal approaches, I want to express my gratitude to all of you who are able to generously support the congregation at the sustaining level. At Congregation B'nai Shalom, we believe that no one should be turned away from Jewish congregational life due to financial barriers. And if finances are a concern, please know that Steve Weiner is available to work with you privately, and they'll find a solution. In these challenging times within our wider society and the world, it may feel like rough waters for us as Jewish individuals and families. However, it is together that we find hope and strength. Together, we continue to uplift the joys of being a part of a Jewish community. Thank you all for your presence and your support.